them feel it. We gon' make them feel the rush. We gon' make them feel it. Rush. We gon' make them feel the rush. Yeah. You know I'm back now. You're under attack now. Yeah, I never back down. Yeah, I'm leading the pack now. Yeah, we gon' make them feel it. Rush. Yeah, we gon' make them feel the rush. Yeah, we gon' make them feel it. Rush. Yeah, we gon' make them feel the rush. Yeah, you know I'm back now. Yeah, you're under attack now. Yeah, I never back down. Yeah, I'm leading the pack now. Yeah, we gon' make them feel it. We gon' make them feel the rush. Yeah, we gon' make them feel it. Feel it. Yeah, we gon' make them feel the rush.
We got to download that entire VOD.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we do.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I am here live alongside with the coach of the Carroll Esports COD team. We are here with Chris Pullum. Mr. Pullum, how are you doing tonight? And well, it seems like we are going to be starting off with a Skyline HP here. And when it comes to Skyline, it is one of the most popular maps when it comes to BO6, as Sly is... Was that Sly? Oh. Wait a minute, was that Sly that just found the first piece? I think it was. Sorry. Oh. Got you. Now he does have nade. Come on, there you go. Good stun. Ah. Ooh, good flank here by Ethan. Amazingly done. Uh-oh, wait a minute. They might be greedy here on the side. Reflex checking his corners. Amazingly done. And Ethan as well, following it up. And now Kevin, oh man, are not able to find the second here by poolside. Now Replex makes it. Oh. I mean, so far we are able to see that Carroll, with the I'd say the offensive breakdowns as well as the defensive breakdowns. You see that Replex is going to be flanking from behind. Now nobody watching the back and is able to take the opportunity. And can he find the third? No, but the help is there from Ray. And now this is Carroll's chance to try and regain the leverage, as they are now. Ooh man, they were. Well, I mean, they still are up in the contention for taking the first, as it seems like again point goes back over to Carroll. 30 seconds remaining, and this would be a very, very good time here for Carroll. And now Ethan not able to find the second, but the help is there by Ray. And now Sly watching the back here. That is true. And now Kevin is going to be greedy here on the left side. And now he's able to see Teriyaki and is able to finish the job, but he knows that there's going to be one more down there because of Replex being picked off earlier. Nicely done. And now somebody has to go and watch bedroom, though. Somebody has to go to closet and see if they can pick somebody off. And now Kevin is going to be... Oh, man, he was going to do that, but... Instead, is going to be watching here on the bridge. Going to be heading to bedroom now, seeing if there's anybody there. Not able to spot anybody. Very true. And now Replex still... Oh, well, wait a minute. I think that's Train on the bottom. That's going to be making a route up top over to closet side. And this is why you want somebody watching closet. Because, yeah, you never know when they're going to flank up. But I think Ethan might be able to find them. And the double chow is there. Amazingly done. As now next point is going to be... in contention soon, as I guess so. I mean, instead of getting the appetizer, why not go for the full meal, you know? Ethan is watching across from P2, not able to find anything. Sly on the top roof is naded, I believe. And now Ray got to be dropping down over to the air hockey table. Going to be heading over to poolside, but is found over on bedroom. Sly able to get the trade. Oh man, unfortunate scene of events, but I mean, either way, I mean, it looks like Carroll still has the point, but I mean, they're gonna have to try and set this defensive positioning down, as it looks like Replex is heading over to P2, but is greeted by Teriyaki, as Ethan's gonna be watching up top because nobody else is watching it for him, and it's gonna be very, very difficult trying to hold down a point when your teammates are nowhere around you. As Ray, it looks like he's going to be going through the vents. And now something with the update is that they have, I believe, taken away the ability to have the security on P2. Is that correct? Or has that always been a thing? Okay, okay. So then it's just a thing in pubs, is what you're saying. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Kevin. Oh. Oh, but the trade? But he better be careful. He might get pinched here. Oh, no, Kevin. Amazingly done by Replex. Amazing. This is good scrap, though. They are going to want to take this. Yeah, and Ray able to get him. Luckily, Replex able to get him to one shot. As now P3 is going to be open here. Still a pretty tight game, though, between these two teams. As Replex going to be making a route from underneath closet. Going to be heading over to the bathroom. He sees Train and not able to finish the job. Ooh, Replex. Unfortunate. Not able to see Train. Yeah, huge. Okay, Ray with the nade. Able to get maxing. But Teriyaki well with the trade. Replex as well with the trade. And vice versa going around. Sly also. Oh my goodness. Now stay down. Stay down, Sly. You don't want to get into a fight that you can't win. Especially when you're at that health. And now it looks like he's all healthy and ready. With the help there, he's able to get the two-piece and hold down P3. But unfortunately, there was just somebody else from an angle that he couldn't see. But Ray's able to come here with the help. Another one from the left side. And now Ethan holding down this back. I don't know what to call this, patio. I mean, I call this patio. You know, a little umbrella.
One shot in the back. Yeah, it's a great nade. Should do some damage. Not going to do enough. Wow. Nebraska in for the potential break. Don't need for patience here from Replex. Is able to get one. I don't know what Nebraska's doing there. Just allowing Replex to run straight up the middle.
No. So now
someone's gonna have to go this top plat and Chow. Ray is going to push that out. So let's get the timing over to the backside.
I feel like he didn't see him there for like a split second, so luckily he was able to look down. And now Sly going to be trying to make a route going over onto the left side. He's able to find maxing. Can he get the other one? Yes, he does. He gets three-piece. The four-piece. Can he get it? No, Ray is there with the help. But either way, amazingly done there by Carroll, the four-piece. But it looks like the respawns are already there with maxing going to try and go for the chow. Not able to find Ray from poolside.
You know, Ray chilling in the hot tub.
Yeah, he was just he was just taking a little swim,
Okay, a little anti here out of Carroll. They've got to slow down and guarantee a good hold here from Nebraska. Would put this game within reach, and this is a problem Carroll's been having, particularly on this map, is when they're close, they're in sniffing distance. They start to overextend a little bit, as you can see is happening at the moment. They need to slow down, play their guaranteed kills, and just guarantee some time here. P1 typically not a big hold for a lot of teams.
And now Sly, I mean, so far, Chris, I gotta say, when it comes to the offensive and the defensive positionings of Carroll, they seem to really know how to hold their own, especially when it comes to a breakage.
No, man, I look at this. They were up, what, 70, 80 points. Now only about a 25-point game. Like I said, they're overextending. They're getting a little too aggressive, trying to, run up the score. And now you can see the spawns. Carroll is not in a favorable position. As Replex does find two, so thankfully stabilizes that push for just a moment. Team Nate is going to come in. Replex chowing, potentially within that 15. Does regain, tries to turn on the Frowley. And another good hold. 33 in the back. Sly's able to get one. And a little bit of time.
And the other.
Second one on train. That's huge kills here for Kevin. Taken down eventually.
And I tell you this, Chris, when we go out and we do talk about this game, we again, the performance of Carroll has been undoubtedly amazing so far in this match. But I mean, we also got a oh my goodness, a 3-piece already there. Oh man, a 4-piece. And we do have to talk about I want to say Kevin's performance in this matchup so far. I mean, able to find those gunfights, able to win almost every single one, even when the odds are not in his favor. He's able to find a 3-piece, a 2-piece, and also help on his side when he needs it. I think that is what is good teamwork here.
Yeah. So this situation is the exact situation Carroll saw themselves in. They're trying to bang out so that they can win on old. They ended up flipping themselves out, which resulted in them losing the match. So let's see if they're able to learn from their mistakes here. As Ethan is playing this P1 side. This is what we talked about pre-game.
Nobody watching the back? Oh, no, actually, no, there is somebody watching back.
So Ethan is going to be taking care of P1. Carroll in position to get some pretty sizable time here. Potentially close it out here on this P3. Duplex gets 2 tagged up pretty well. He's going to be traded out. Carroll does still have a good spawns.
That's going to be okay scrap, though, for UNO.
And this is the adjustment that we're talking about. Sly Reaper making the change. Instead of banging out this old time, which they would have been still contesting, causing the flip to happen and a potential comeback for UNO. Sly Reaper playing the long game, playing smart, staying down, being efficient. Ethan with one. The trade should come in for Kevin, and does. And
oh yeah, that should be game right there, and it is. Amazingly done there by Carroll. I mean, I gotta say, it was really anybody's game there inside of the match. Both teams being pretty close to one another, but Carroll able to get the advantage with the holdover at P3 and able to hunker it down with Replex and Ray watching each other's backs alongside Ethan in the back. I mean, we gotta talk about this game a little bit more. As of that, is going to be 1-0 so far for the series. It is going to be Carroll and UNO, with Carroll up 1.
Absolutely.
Oh man, wow. I mean,
we head into map number 2, which I believe is on Hacienda.
That is going to be on Hacienda, and that is going to be one that, again, we saw in the past game, this past just like half an hour ago. They were not doing as well, but I mean, maybe against UNO, we can see if anything has changed, anything they have learned ever since the last match comes up inside of this match 2 in the series. And the only way to really find that out is when it comes up pretty soon enough. But so far, the match progress between Carroll University and UNO, we have Carroll taking home the victory for map 1 inside of Skyline HP. And now with map 2, which is, as you said, it is going to be an SND on Hacienda. We will see what they have learned from the past game, as we will be right back with map 2. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are here live again with the second match of the night for the CCL for the Call of Duty team. We are going to be going into an Hacienda SND, and this is going to be a good one, mainly because this was played last match and it didn't go out too well for Carroll. But this can be their time to shine when it comes to the mistakes that they have made and the learning that they've done ever since then. And Chris, I expect you, out of all people, to see what they have learned from their past.
Absolutely. So we talked about it shortly right before this game about the things they should be looking for. So it'll be interesting to see if they're able to make those adjustments. Ethan, absolutely not gonna lie.
Already talking down on your team a little bit there, but again, we gotta be humble. You gotta be humble.
Great patience.
Oh!
The shoulder, the side, just like we talked about. Ray getting info to his teammates rather than overextending.
And Kevin's gonna be able to find him.
Let's go.
Now Kevin was able to find the last one, trying to make a route up top, but instead is being greeted there by Sly Reaper, as you see right here, pointing his positioning in place and able to find him as he was making the route there. Again, something that was learned from the last map, or well, actually last match. And now as we switch sides here.
Yeah, if you saw Ray there, well, on the rock, he's shouldering just for information. He doesn't have to chow. In the past, he might have ran out and tried to take that gunfight. He relays that information over to his partner, Replex, to the right, and that allows them to efficiently trade those kills, even though they had number disadvantage.
Speaking of efficiently, if you see, I believe player number 5 looking down on this route, might be going and greeting another player, and he does there in maxing. But the nade there connects over to Sly and makes this again an even match. As now, I believe it's going to be Teriyaki watching B side. But no, instead of going A, this gives Ethan the opportunity to try and see if there's anybody else. Maybe going for the flank as well. Replex is going to be heading over onto A site. Not able to see anybody inside a barn, but he's greeted by a barrage of bullets and is pinched.
This is a good positioning adjustment here from Ethan, though.
Oh, and the plants.
Catch one on the rotation, and that's what the importance of him playing that route. He can create space for the bomb wrap to occur. And so now a little bit of a post plant coming in. You're gonna see player 4 in train. Try to play this from the other side. I like this. Back to back crosses. And so now 1 kill should do it, as UNO has to move quickly. Player 2 kind of playing a little slowly. As long as Ray doesn't overextend here, this should be a clutchable situation here from Ethan.
That is true, and also you got to account for the boulder right there in the middle. Oh, and Ethan already changing his ways.
Look at player 2. Look at player 2.
Yeah, he's gonna be going for the route, and oh, wait a minute, he's going for the defuse.
He's going for the defuse.
Oh
Great
my!
time. Great patience there from Ray.
I gotta say though,
gets away.
that could have went really horribly because of Ethan looking behind himself, not staying in the angle that he was. I mean, usually watching there, the other side, the back of Ray, and that might have accounted for player 2 coming in at the very last second, able to pick off Ethan. But I mean, ultimately, you know.
Ultimately, it worked out. I mean, they were in a numbers disadvantage. They were able to clutch up anyway. Ethan getting that huge kill back on the other side of the map before getting back and retreating to help Ray. Picks up another one. So far, Carroll, pretty much perfect.
And again, we just want to remind you, this is the CCL 2025 regular season for BO6. We are Carroll University facing UNO as of right now. 1-4 in the season, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, currently 1-4, going for their second win of the season. Oh, this player right below him does have the info. They are going to chase.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
To get too greedy here.
Ray might be caught off guard, and he is from Spiral.
A little bit of a red dot chasing there. Puts Carroll at a little bit of a disadvantage. 4v2 retake now.
And it looks like Replex and Sly are going to have to regroup a little bit here. They're kind of scouting out the area, playing it a little bit slower. And now Replex going for the nade, trying to make sure that there's anybody there. Sly able to pick off 1. But still 16 seconds left. Ooh. Yeah, and okay. Well, I mean, a good defensive strategy there by UNO. It looks like Slyo was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, as I believe it was Fraley, I want to say, was able to find somebody from the back of the fence and able to pick off 2.
iridescent player, greatly so. Impressive grinder in the ranks. I am looking forward to dinner tonight. Have not eaten. Got some fajita veggies ready to go.
Some
Some,
fajitas, huh?
just it's a little healthier, lower carb.
Oh yeah,
Not low carb, but some fajitas, just some white rice, nothing crazy, and some pork fajitas.
And you know what? Speaking of eating, it looks like Carroll's going to be eating pretty good as they've already taken down one of UNO and Replex
Back it
almost
down,
being
they get the
taken
bomb
down.
Perfect. This is what we talked about. Get the bomb down, force them to play the retake. You see Ethan now pouncing mid-map, wrapping around for the clutch position. Ethan should get a free one.
And as you see Ray having his positioning over on the right side of, I believe it's going to be of display, as Ethan also picks off one. And now just looking for Train, which is going to be over here on the top catwalk. Replex able to spot him. And that one is going to be heading over to Carroll once more, as we are 1-3 inside of the S&D on Hacienda. As we see once more how this match, or well, actually how this round came to an end. As you see Replex up top, able to go and spot if anybody was making a route, and the correct suggestion was made.
Carroll had a little bit of struggle last time on the defensive push, as UNO was able to just run straight at A. I assume that UNO will probably do the same thing. Just having such ease and success last time, you don't probably switch it up too much. Stick to your bread and butter going A. So Replex going to run down the middle map. As Fint playing the same spot as before, that low door does have give you a lot of info about this secret push. Carroll being a little bit patient. Ethan does get into the secret position, so if he does peek towards the bomb, should have info of the bomb planter. He does get one, gets away with his life.
And you see that you see that Kevin is also going to push up here a little bit on the right side, going to see if there's anything
Plays
happening.
his life, great patience.
Very well done, but it looks like somebody.
Look at player two. Look at player two though.
Yeah, I see him. Going to be making a route, Ethan, and not being able to see him. And he might flank Ethan here. Yes, he does. Unfortunate set amount of timing as Ethan had not looked out the window in the time that he needed to. And now player number 8 is also... yeah, he was also going to fall to that unfortunate timing of looking behind him. And Kevin as well, as you see that one is going to be taken there by UNO.
So really good starts of the round with Ethan playing patience, gets the pick off the bomb. So no bombs down, but just losing track of players on that far side of the map. You saw Ray was a little bit in no man's land, stuck in that open position, trying to rotate over to trade that kill, but actually let someone slip the net behind them. So regardless of the kills he would have been able to get, the map flips on their head. So let's see what Carroll does to adjust and continue their dominance on offense.
As we continue here, Ray now getting the bomb. And Ethan, oh my gosh, I thought he fell off the map for a second. I thought that we were playing BO3. Or no, I mean Cold War for a second, sorry. Oh, 2 down there. Fraley able to find 2. And a Train also with the good help. And now this one might be a quick one here for UNO. But Ethan does have the opportunity to try and clutch this up with a 1v4. He's able to find 1. He might want to watch his back here because player number 2 in Teriyaki might be looking for him. And now having the bomb might be greeted here by player number 1 in Fraley.
Oh, he didn't see him.
Oh, there he does the last second. Wow, that is what it's called, the caster's curse, everybody.
So really good strategy and idea from Ethan, but and your teammates all die around you. It's nothing, not much you can do there.
Yeah, trying his best, of course, picking up bomb, what you are supposed to do there inside of this tight situation, having to be on the water side, so out of range from everything else. But I mean, luckily, doing his best now while we have a tight S&D on our hands.
Yeah, we'll start off here with Sly Reaper, who I believe is going to have the AR out. Once again, pushing up what seems to be the plat area.
Whoa, a little aggressive, don't you think, right there? Shooting the AR.
Yeah, there's an all-out bang out at these mid doors. You can see nades trading on both sides. Ray gets one.
Oh, a team nade.
So a 1-for-1 trade. Train here. And we need help very quickly. Oh, gets one. Ray tries to turn and burn, and now a 1v2 for Sly. Sly's gonna have to retrieve this bomb, or sorry, defend this bomb. They do have bomb down. Teriyaki is gonna get the information.
That is true.
It does not see
Ooh,
them. It does
that
not
would have
see him.
very good patience. Very good patience.
He's
Ooh,
multiple.
play
His trigger
slowly.
discipline is great.
Amazing,
He has to
amazing.
get there quickly. He has to get there quickly. He has to sprint.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, we need Barry Allen in Kevin right now, and Sly
He's
Reaper.
gotta sprint. He's gotta go. This is great. He should
Hold
have
it.
two. He should have two lined up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I still love it. No, this is gonna be tough though.
Fellas,
They now
shades of
split sides.
Mediwood right here, and Kevin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Gets
Oh my
one. He's gotta
gosh.
get away now.
Yup. Playing life. Time is
Right,
against
he does.
UNO.
Oh my gosh. Kevin with the
Hey.
great trigger discipline. It almost screws him.
Yeah, I mean,
I would have almost liked to see him shoot once they were getting the well. It had the potential opening. But I like the patience. Does win the huge 1v1 gunfight.
but you
at
gotta
close
know
range.
this though, Chris, especially when again you were inside of that kind of a predicament there at the end. As soon as you shot that first guy, he had a little bit of omni movement, so then not only do you have to account for shooting an opponent, but also horizontally, and that is actually a challenge on its own. And having to try and move someone who is omni moving at that pace and also at a sprinting pace, most obviously trying to get away, it is as more of a difficult task. I mean, said than done. And
Absolutely.
the fact that Kevin was still able to pick up that clutch two-piece just shows exactly why Carroll want to be inside of the CCL, to show that they are capable of putting up every single good play that they can against anybody as equal or as better, to show who is the best at a certain night. And right now it seems like both of these teams are still trying to figure it out as a trade there goes from E-Train,
Oh,
and now
no.
Sly, unfortunate, but I mean, it's still a 2-on-2, as now time is against UNO.
No one's watching the backside. They're both framing the same thing. There we go. They're still thinking. They've got to be patient. I would like to see Ray play a closed angle here. Just lay in the corner. He's going to give himself bad timing.
Oh wow,
Wins the
luckily.
gunfight.
Yep.
Yeah,
and-
I don't see in that situation, Rail, there's no reason for Ray not to do that, because there's no reason for him to look the other way. His teammate has it. Replex has this. He has to just trust him, play an offie. It ends up just in a nick of time, gets the timing. If he just turns a second earlier, he's dead. Then now puts Replex in a tough situation, try to clutch that 1v2.
Very
Nonetheless,
true.
Carroll taking the match point, 5-3. We won't mention the 5-3 curse.
I mean, you just did. You just did, man.
Well, people might not know what it means.
Oh yeah. That means 5-3 means that's actually the golf score of Chris. Don't worry about that. Anyways, as we head over, it seems like Carroll is going to be heading over onto the B side, able to see if there's anybody on display. Replex going to be watching over on the display, able to tag on maxing.
Don't chow it. Thank you. Don't chow
He
it.
does have a nade. He can try and hold him back just a little bit.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, he does back him away with the name. Pinch does come in. He doesn't.
Wait a
have
minute,
to,
Ethan.
He doesn't have to chow that. Ethan is right behind him.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
I want to
play
say
it
that's
too
all
soon.
inside of the communication there.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Sly playing this
Nice
corner.
Come in all the way across the map. Look at player 2. This is a great corner.
It
If
is.
Carroll decides to hit through this mid map.
Ah, well, I mean,
He's
but
gonna
he seems like he's
play.
kind of not making up his mind here.
No, they're not going to check this corner.
They might be making a wrap all
They actually
around.
did check the corner, funny enough, but wrap comes
Yeah, no
in.
player. Oh, they better be. Ooh, amazing! Not going through that door. Good timing there by Ethan. Good timing. And now Kevin. Oh, I don't know about that pre-firing there.
Pop the bomb.
Oh man,
ball.
Kevin not able to find him. Unfortunate. Just dropping down. And either way, the timing of the bomb was there against Carroll, and that one going over to UNO. Were you watching?
Yeah, that's all contingent on Replex staying alive there. He almost died the first time by overextending. Mind you, Carroll is on defense. They don't need to find the kills. They just need to deny the bomb plant for as long as possible to make the kills easier. And so Replex does stay alive in that situation, but then if Ethan has a clear pinch, they know the guy's there. There's no reason for Replex to take that gunfight and risk dying there.
Now, I do want to ask you this. Were you watching at all Sly Reaper's point of view inside of that last bit of the round?
I don't. I was for a second. When I believe he shot the guy top secret, jumped out.
Yeah.
Was that him? Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, he was looking out onto the window, and unfortunately, just firing, not having that same trigger discipline from the past round, just seeing his forehead and shooting on what he's seen, and I feel like that is kind of what had cost the round. But I mean, enough of the past. Let us talk about the present here, as it is a 3-on-2, and now a
Yeah.
3-on-1, and Ray is gonna have to clutch this up.
I think Jacobs is getting really aggressive. It's worked in spurts, but it's hard to consistently maintain that, trying to hit gaps and kind of get loose in that way. So if Ray can get this bomb plant by going around the proper way, then he might have a chance. But player 2 is in a good position. Player 1 also there. You see player 2. Now player 1 will activate straight through mid-map. So Ray does get bombed down. He's going to have to try to find a pick here mid-map.
Might have to want to look. Nope.
Timing.
Oh, no. He saw him. He saw him. Player 1 saw him. No comms out for it, though. But the pinch is there. Yeah.
Now we're going to round 11.
Round 11.
I didn't mention it. I didn't mention it.
You mentioned it.
Not.
You mentioned
I didn't
it.
say it.
Yes,
I didn't
you did.
Say it.
You said it. You said, oh, you're true fed.
Okay, I did mention the 5-3 curse because I knew that when you go up 5-3, you're like, oh, this is easy. And then you lose the next round, and then you're like, oh, we're good. And then you lose the next round, and now you're shaking. And it's round 11, and you got to clutch up. And you better hope that is an offense, because Carroll has not had an answer defensively.
Well, let's see if they have one here in this round that makes it count.
I think they've got to go with their bread and butter, what they've used before. Let's see. Based off Ethan's movement, we will be able to tell.
RCXD is deployed by Fraley. Is he able to find one? We'll find out here pretty soon. Oh my gosh.
Ethan's going to die here, actually. As you see, I want Ethan to go all the way outer, and Teriyaki's going
actually, a Replex might be taken down here. He has no idea about the RCXD right next to him. Oh, luckily enough, he had cover.
He does hit the route. Luckily, Ethan hits the better route.
Oh my gosh, he's able to find Teriyaki.
He does find Teriyaki. Huge route in the back from Ethan. Now they're scrambling to look for Ethan. That clears open the bomb. There is one side mid map. Ray is going to find information now. A little bit of the ring around the rope in the back. Ethan has a free kill.
Oh, good patience. Good patience. Able to get 3.
Ethan with the clutch.
Oh my goodness. Able to get 3 there. Now we're just looking for one more, and it looks like they're going to be by display. Sly's going to be watching this route. No, actually he's not. He's going to be going in the corner. This gives Fraley the opportunity, but Replex is there, and that is going to be it.
I'll be back.
Carroll able to pick up the victory here in this SND. Amazing plays by both teams. It came down to the wire in the end, and it looks like Replex was able to find the last one in this nail-biting SND on map 2 in the series, as Fraley, unfortunately not being able to find his RCXD. And that ends map 2, as map 3 is coming up here pretty soon with Control. Don't go anywhere, as we will be right back. All right, we are back. We are alive here again. We are 2-0 so far. Carroll up 2 inside of this series against UNO. As from the past few maps, we have seen amazing competition by both UNO and also Carroll University, as Carroll was able to take 250 to 218 inside of map 1 with a 6-5 as well inside of the SND. And now we are going to head into what is going to be Control Hacienda here tonight. And I'm here joined by the coach of the COD team. That's going to be Chris Pullum. And so far, Chris, I feel like you are proud of your boys here right now.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely bottled a couple of those rounds of search, but they clutched up, and that's all that matters, to see if they're able to put together a clean offense here on Hacienda.
And now, everybody, I do want to let you know that the game for HP is a little glitch when it comes to the side of Carroll. So I'm going to be calling out the names as it says in the kill feed, but just know that that might not be it for the actual players. But either way, we are still going to continue this, because as they say, the show must go on, and it looks like Carroll was able to get one tick, but not the other. And now Ray making his way up onto Spiral. And now, Chris, what do you most likely want to see from Carroll inside of this control?
Yeah, I want to see them get some kills to secure this B point. And hopefully they can transition that into a little bit of a spawn trap here to kind of force those UNO players back. So we do know that one player is missing. I don't know that they're going to notice that right away. As you see, player 3 is pushed up already, playing some spawn, because he is going to be taken down. So now you have player 4 capturing, gets the first tick right before being taken down. And player 1 in Replex, player 2. I don't know what he is on your side. Player 1.
Yeah, same here. 2, 3, 4, and 64.
Yes. So player 2 here, Replex, trying to find kills. So now Replex probably should turn around and play some kills. Play a little bit of hesitancy. So now Carroll's going to have to try to figure out what they want to do offensively to potentially get some ticks over close to you.
And now only a little bit less than 30 seconds left on the clock.
That's
only
2
one
kills.
tick
So
taken.
might be able to come here on A.
That is true, but it looks like somebody's going to be watching up here on the top on, I want to call that catwalk, as Sly is not able to find the kill. And now 2 down here for Carroll. Teriyaki also being taken down, but 2 also down for Carroll. And A site was almost captured, but not anymore. But again, the second tick, and that comes in very well, as 2 are now taken down by Carroll. Now UNO have to try and regroup here as their spawn is getting looked at here by Sly, and not being able to find that last kill.
Hey.
And 8 seconds remaining. Ray stunning barn, able to capture something, looking on the right side, and not able to find it. And now the contestant is in place for B. And now Ethan watching his back and not able to get the kill. And now A site and B site are being defended in a good way by UNO, as that one is going to go.
Carroll does get 4 takes. You saw Ray there, just a little bit over aggressive, trying to, instead of just playing the corner, waiting for them to contest the time, just trying to push up some aggression here. And this might be it, actually, where that happens. Oh no, it's not. Some big plays over here towards this B point to stop Ethan and company.
I mean, a good game there by both teams. Again, we see that Carroll knows what to do when it comes to the offensive, but now what can they do in the defensive? There's only one way to find out. And I believe that you had some talks with them, because I want to say that it was Hacienda as well for Control when they faced Keanu. And the learning is going to be putting itself into play in this match. And I want to say there was a gunfight there, and that's going to be between Replex and Farley. Again, another gunfight. Ethan not being able to find the pick. Oh, no, actually, that was Ray. Was it Ray? I think it was. Oh my gosh, oh, wow, amazing help in the 2-piece as well.
So Carroll planning pressure. You see Sly already pushed up on the map.
Oh snap! I thought it was S&D for a second. That's my fault. That's my fault. I thought it was S&D. But I mean, 3 down there for Carroll, and now UNO going to try and capture A, as Sly was able to hear out Teriyaki.
And a lot of kills coming in favor of Carroll. 2 are going to be off spawn. They're going to have to try to avoid pushed up player. Kevin should be calling out that they're all going Lambo. He hasn't seen anything, so they're all going Lambo. And all of the fights being lost. So now Kevin's probably going to have to reactivate to help out. Ray does have a streak going on, 5 streak going on of his own. Player 6 is going to be able to push in the back, so player 1 is probably going to hear some fighting happening. Fights on the teriyaki. 1 shot. Ray should be able to close, trade this player out. Really efficient.
Almost does. Oh no.
He's going to die.
No. He's got to play life here though. He's got to play life if he wants to go in Chow. Oh my gosh.
Has him 1 shot. Does lose that gunfight. Defense should be there for the trade.
Yeah, good help. Checking the corners, going to try and see if there's anybody there. He's able to find him on. Oh man, over there on the right side.
Wide open force that going over towards B though.
That is true, but Ethan has something to say about it. He's able to find 2. Can he get the 2-piece? No, not able to, but Ray here with the help alongside with Replex as he's going to chow this and able to win it. And now this one looks like the tables have turned because now it is going to be a tie game so far in this control on Hacienda with 1-1. Just the maxing here with the best play, holding down display, able to find 1 alongside the second in each lane on the boulder as we head into round 3. And again, I feel like we should kind of talk about Ray's, I want to say his patience and kind of his discipline, slowing down, wanting to go and play life after again getting a kill because he knew that there was one other person. I feel like he kind of remembered the name of the player.
I think he excels at that. It's just sometimes indecision where you can just see sometimes he's running too much or not running enough. It's just kind of that pacing of like once he does get 1 kill, right here, he's making the decision quickly. I'm pushing pressure. I know what I'm doing. This is good stuff. But then there are other times where it's,
Ray, not being able to find him there. He might be able to find player 6 though in Teriyaki, and he does. But the call is out. Unfortunate reload, and now there's the trade.
So that just leaves Live.
You're able to get 1. He might be picked off from above though, and he does.
Yeah, there's no point in stopping time here on this map, to be honest, unless you have multiple players ready to go.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's more on the offensive route that it looks like Carroll seems to fall on, as Fraley is able to look at the angle, but Ray's there for the
Someone's
good help.
got to watch this top secret right away.
And now good trophy. Somebody's going to be watching the bottom of secret. Oh, the wall bang, yeah.
And Ethan is going to see this right away. Good shoulder there from Fraley. Counter nade.
The nade, good stun.
He's got a child.
Able to tag him. Nade. Oh, he didn't care. He just wanted the kill there. Live still even. B site not being stacked.
So
I don't know.
Here, right? You can see here by Ray. This is exactly what we meant. If you were following his arrow at all, some indecision that cost his life there. Could have hit left quick, would have been fine. Could have hit right quick, would have been fine. But decides just kind of a little bit of indecision, a little bit of back and forth, which causes that death to happen. Carroll does apply pressure towards this backside of the spawn. 7 is kind of in no man's land. You see that weird timing by players 3 and 7.
Yeah, now it looks like 3 of them going to be, oh man, 3 of them going to be stacking here on B if they hold this, and if they get the kill here from behind, they could capture this, and it does, and that adds another 2 minutes onto the clock, but lives should be kept close, because if Carroll is able to play this with lives, they could get the victory, but both teams still having the same amount, and that can be very, very tricky and very, very...
He looked right at him, Ray.
There you go. And now I feel like both teams have to try and play a little bit careful, because as they know, they both are at the same amount of lives. They both have as much... Oh man, okay, amazingly done there. They both have about as much chance as the other, and this is where it gets pretty tense, because both teams need this point. And the only way to do that is to try and find these kills, as Ethan is able to find 1. Now, can he find the other? No, he doesn't, unfortunately. And now Sly able to pick 1. He hears 1 up top.
He's got to get off a point. He's got to get off a point here.
Ooh, I don't know if he should have done that. Yeah,
ends up working out. They do get the tick. And player 1, huge play right here. Replex the C1, sees 2, sees 3.
Able to get the trade? Oh, no, actually, no. Not able to get the trade.
Ethan might be able to counter pinch this and get freebies. In the corner.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if you heard the footsteps behind him.
I do. They're playing lives. They're playing for the win.
They are. They are.
They have plenty of time to do so.
Ooh.
They cannot scam.
He does. Oh.
They cannot scam here.
Now,
cannot
okay,
overextend,
good
and now
stun,
it
good
could be
stun,
three.
good
Now Ray's
stun.
got to play his life. They have to cap the point. There's no reason for Carroll to get over ante here. As you see, Kevin is going to play over aggressive. I like to play the back away, force them to have to stop time here.
But the
Ray, you
call
can
was
get a
there
little
by
aggressive. I
Ray
don't
though
like
when
this.
he hit
I
that
don't like
stun.
this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like it.
Uh-oh, and
gotta-
it looks like
they-
all the leverage they've had has been washed away, but still that same passion is there. Ray was able to get the other. Now can he get? No, he cannot.
I
Oh
don't
man.
like getting over aggressive in that situation, because once the lives start dwindling,
Having that
once you get
confidence.
yeah, when you get 6-3, I mean, you basically can play the stack now and play your numbers. You have 4 up, 4 people watching 3, but they went for the kills in individual fights and they lost them all.
Yeah, and of course seeing the diminishing of the lives and knowing that you have the upper hand against the other team, that makes you want to play a little bit faster, because the faster you play, the faster it's over. Well, but
I mean,
it
if
looks
you
like
take
it's
a
that
look at the-
speed that just
I mean,
ultimately
if
led to
you
the
take a look
downfall.
at the kills across the board, you see Replex is having a tough one, but everyone else pretty much across the board, they are slaying pretty effectively. You see Train having 21 and 18, 16 and 14 out of fence, so pretty even slaying. I don't think that slaying is really the issue for either one of these teams. They just can't win an offense. And now
Very true.
it seems like Carroll kind of heating up a little bit. They're taking some questionable gunfights. Some of the players on our team are taking.
Oh, amazingly done
our
there by
challenge.
Ray.
I think that Ray and Replex are really extending and taking some chows, whereas E-Train and Sly Reaper are playing a little bit more conservatively, and I think that switch up is kind of necessary at times. As mentioned, Ray taking that gunfight wins it, right? On the 5 streak.
Oh, a good nade, good nade. Want to play life here by Ethan. Amazingly done. And a good stun there. Able to find somebody over on. I want to call that. Is that BSND, right? Is that B-side SND over there?
I am unsure.
It was by the boulder, by the boulder.
You can see Carroll in a great position here. Spot
Oh.
trap. Replex does lose one, but the Russian does hold. Replex Ray tagging players up, and now they're gonna make that mad dash over towards this B point. Ray not.
Oh no, Ray.
Decide not to push it. Does get the kill. 1 off of the streak here. Gonna switch to the AR. 1 kill should do it here.
And now, well, we should see this. Okay, amazing patience. That's why we have patience there.
Now should definitely be 1 off the streak. This streak would be huge if he's able to get 1 more kill.
But you see that they're all going A site, and that's not going to be good for Carroll.
Isn't finished the streak. That would have been really massive. Like you mentioned, A point still on the board. Kevin able to get 1. Gets a second one very weak. The Chow's gonna have to come in eventually, unless Carroll decides to just give this up. They do want to have defense in this last round.
All Carroll needs to do is find these last 3, and they do. And now there's gonna be 1 more going for the Chow. They're gonna have to find him, and it's gonna be Ethan that's gonna have to.
They need to take care of this player quickly. They cannot afford
because they're gonna stack here. They're gonna stack because they're gonna take advantage. But it looks like Ethan is not gonna let them. 1 second left. 1 player, just barely. Oh wow!
Ethan gets the pistol kill. So now we go down to round 5 after round 11. Eked out victory from Carroll. Let's see if they can clutch this round 5. I believe they are outslaying. I believe ticks are slightly in favor of Carroll because they had that 4-tick round number 1, followed by a maybe 2-tick round number 2 from UNO. So I believe this is actually Ray that they're showing.
Yeah.
This is E-Train.
Okay.
Alpha is defending. So Alpha is Carroll. Yours probably says Carroll.
Yep.
Carroll on defense. See if they're able to, they're getting a little antsy, or they're leaving gaps. So I like that they're applying pressure, right? Kevin's applying pressure towards the spawns, but they're leaving the right side wide open. Like no one's taking care of fences. You see Replex playing a wide open Chow angle here. Not going to connect on any bullets. Luckily, stays alive for just a second. He's going to come over the top. Trying for the wall bangs. It's going to be taken down. You see Kevin immediately in their spawn, going to get 1. To them. Ethan beams off the second. Now, they've got to go quick. It seems like they will get this point ready to go. Great stoppage here from Ethan. Gets another. And that Palance is able to come in. Ethan with huge plays there. But now the pressure comes up the map. They're going to be spawning on Lambo side. We talked about this pre-game. And the reads are not coming in that they should be spawning Lambo side. So no one's looking there.
Another
Reflex does
gunfight.
get 2 tagged, both 1 shot.
There you go.
It's the trade on the 1.
Oh no, wait a
That
minute,
is
but
1A
already here.
now.
Now, this is where they gotta play carefully because already 2 ticks are here from B, and now they don't want to get 2 ticks here on A. And it looks like Ray is going to try and prevent that from happening. As he's able to find Teriyaki. Oh man, Ethan able to
Huge
find the
win
other.
by Kevin. He stays
Amazing.
alive.
Amazing. Oh my gosh,
Kevin
3
has him
down.
trapped on the right side.
But they have gotten the
Kevin.
first tick. We cannot let that information go by pass so fast. Now that's going to be playing very, very much in this game in the future. But lives are dwindling here for UNO. And Slya going to try and go for the wall bang, but is able to find him either way. And now he's going to be watching his back from Spiral. Now can he find the other? No, he cannot. And now that information is going to be going out, and Replex is going to be able to find him. And now can he be able to find the one on display? No, not just yet because he doesn't make himself known. But Replex is able to find him. Amazingly done with the trigger discipline. And he knows that the call is going to be there for 2 that are going to be coming from the display side. But 2 are not going to be able to find the kills there as Ethan's going to be watching this corner. And he's able to find one come over to Spiral.
We're going to stop A point, though. Uh-oh.
Ooh, wow.
This is not good. This is not good.
Oh my goodness, deja vu here for Ethan.
Ethan has to stay alive here. Let's get a nade off.
Again, we have talked previously about the aggressiveness, but it looks like that one.
Now B's wide open. No one's watching B. They're going to get a 3 stack on this.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they are. But is it going to be enough is the question. Gosh. Stunned in silence. Stuns intense.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the timing there on the hop?
I want to say yes. I'm not quite sure there.
Player 8's behind them.
Yeah, this is what you call competitive Call of Duty.
They have to deplete this point. They can't. They have to deplete
oh my gosh, good kills, but 3 lives remaining by UNO. So they're gonna have to play this slowly and surely.
Doesn't see this player either. It's traded out by Sly Reaper. So Carroll, 15-2. They have depleted A point. This should be a pretty much guaranteed win.
I mean, it's easier said there, but you gotta realize that if they get... Oh, wait, actually, okay, there we go. That's gonna be 1 down in Teriyaki. 1 remaining in Fairly, and that might be Ethan that might get the kill. And he sees him up top. Not able to find it. He's gonna stay alive, though, and get the call, as Replex is gonna try and make his way out onto the route. And he sees him, and that is gonna be the control.
Great job,
wow. Wow. I mean, both teams showcasing their ability to defend and to put out amazing action-packed offense. As here are your statistics for the night.
Mine are glitched.
As although this isn't updated, or actually it is updated, we have the 3 maps here tonight. It is going to be map 1 with Skyline. Carroll University able to get the victory against UNO with a score of 250 and 218. With map 2 on Hacienda, we have the SND with a score 6-5. And in map 3, we saw as well in Hacienda in control, Carroll was able to pick up the victory with 3-2. I mean, Chris, do you have any final remarks about this matchup?
Oh. No, GG's well played. Very close match. Could have gone either way in pretty much every single match. Carroll showing a little bit of clutch factor and little bit of things we can clean up on, but that's good to work on some stuff, and proud of the boys.
Well, the learning has been put inside of this matchup, and that got them the victory to where they are here tonight. We are now 1-4 inside. Wait a minute, is that actually correct? I'm not sure.
2-4.
We are 2-4 inside of the CCL. It is not updated here, but again, we will get that on your official stats over on League OS. And either way, we are here to tell you good night and to send you off as Carroll University go home with a victory in their pocket. Now, we bid you a good night and to stay safe. This is it from Carroll University Esports.